What is up, everyone? It's Epic Monkey here, and today we're going to be continuing our 1.15 Minecraft modding tutorial. And this is going to be part 3 of the 1.15 Minecraft modding tutorial playlist. And today we are going to be making custom items. So it's going to be your own item. You can texture it however you like. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to code a custom item in your Eclipse IDE or whatever you're using. So please like and subscribe to this video, and please consider supporting my channel because this is my first tutorial. And so let's get right to it. So open up your Eclipse IDE. Launch. Okay. Oops, no, not this workspace. Sorry. Because I have two mod folders, I used one for my other Minecraft modding tutorial, but I never uploaded it because it was bad. So we're using the documents folder. Yep. Okay, so if you go full screen, we can see we have our package explorer, and for first what you want to do is go in your source main Java, your package name, and you want to go into your tutorialmod.java folder. And what you want to do here is you want to make a public static final string, and the string will be mod id is equal to, this is going to be the name of your mod, so tutorial mod. Okay, and then we're going to have let's give it an instance, so public static tutorial mod, and we're gonna pass it an instance. And so we need to pass the instance over here. Instance is equal to this. And so once we pass that in, we can just move it down here, and then we'll be done with our tutorial mod class. So you can just press Ctrl S, it will save all. And yeah, that seems to be about right. So you can close off this, and what you want to do is go in your com.archiesman.tutorialmod or your username.modname folder, and what you want to do is create a new package dot, this is going to be called this is going to be your init package, or initialization package. So in your init package, you want to create a new Java class, and this class is going to be called item init. So in this class, we're going to have our item initialization. So what you want to do first is get a @mod annotation dot event bus subscribe. Wait. Yeah, event bus subscriber. What you can do is import the @mod annotation, and did I spell that right? Wait, I don't think it's the event bus subscriber. Wait, I gotta check. Sorry for the delay, but there's a difference between the subscribe event and the event subscribe. I mean the event bus subscriber. So I just need to check that. Let's check it for a bit. So I think it's event bus subscriber. I may be wrong, but I can just go in it. Yeah, I was right. It is the event bus subscriber. So we can just exit out of that now. Come back over here. So we have our @mod event bus subscriber. We can pass it our mod ID, and our mod ID is going to be tutorial mod dot, our mod ID string, and this is going to contain bus, and that's going to equal to bus dot mod. You can just go and import. Oh man, it always does this. Control Shift O. There we go. So what I just did there, I pressed Control Shift and O. So that's gonna import all of the things that is not imported. So you can see I have imports over here. Once you press Control Shift O, it will import everything else. So you don't need to worry about this now. So now what we need to do is we need to add another annotation called object holder. So we need the object holder, and that's going to contain tutorial mod .modID. And you can just import object holder, which I did by pressing Control Shift O. And now we have our public class item in it. So you can just bring this. You actually don't need to bring the bracket down. So now we're gonna state our item. So we're gonna pass in a public static final item because it's an item, and we're gonna call our item. I'm gonna call it. Let's see, what item do I want to make? I'm just gonna call it Sapphire. Actually, no, I'll call it tutorial item, and that's going to equal to null. So you can just import item over there. Always remember to import it from net.minecraft item.item. Don't import it from here, or the whole mod will mess up and your items won't show. So net.minecraft.item.item. And now we need to pass in an @subscribe event annotation. You can just go ahead and import. Oh, it's going to import later. So we're going to declare a public. So it's going to be a public static final item. No, I already did that. Sorry, public static void register items. And we can pass in our final registry event dot, oops, I spelled final wrong. So registry event dot register. Oh my god, why does it always do this? No. I don't want that there. No, I don't want that there. I prefer doing it by hand, so registry event dot register. So dot register. You can register a new item, and that's gonna take an event. Just add our bracket there. You can bring the bracket down. Now you can import subscribe event. So what we want to do here is we want to register our item. So we're gonna say event dot get registry dot register. And we're gonna register a new item. This is going to take in item dot properties dot wait. So new item, it's gonna take in item dot properties dot group. I'm just gonna take dot group. Do we need to import it? What happened? There we go. Dot group. This group is gonna be item group dot. So there's a lot of item groups over here. So brewing, building box, combat. I'm just gonna put mine in the miscellaneous. So misc. And we have to set the registry name. Set registry name. The registry name is gonna be tutorial item. I don't think you can see the underscore over here, but after tutorial you need to add an underscore if you're adding 2 words. The same thing is for here. So now we are pretty much done registering our items, and that's the code for registering our item. That's it, actually. So we can just save all, or you can just press Control S. So I'll be explaining the code now. So from here, what the @mod I already explained the @mod annotation. The event bus subscriber is at mod construction time. It needs to identify what the mod is so it can register your item. So my item, the mod ID is tutorial mod, or your mod name dot mod ID, which I set here in the mod ID string. And we're gonna pass it in bus equals bus.mod, so we're gonna pass in the mod string. And we have an object holder. That means it can automatically populate public static final fields. So our tutorial, this parameter is going to take in tutorial mod.mod ID, and now we have our item init class. This is our item name. So after, when we check that our items are, you can add as many items as you like, actually. So we can add a public static final item. You can call this example. You can call this example item, anything item. You just have to press equal to null. So if I wanted to, I could actually create another item and then add an event.getRegistry here, but I'm not going to do that because I just want to test it first. So here, you could just say items. You could just pass a comment, because we're going to be making blocks. We're going to be making tools also in the same class. And yeah, so we just save our class, and that's it for our code. We're not done yet. What we need to do is now worry about the source main resources package. So what you want to do here is create a new package, and this is going to be called assets dot your mod name, or my mod name is tutorial mod. It can be whatever. Some modders use TM. Don't do that. It's gonna crash your mod, because I've learned from my experiences. So tutorial mod, finish. You're gonna add a new package. This is gonna be called models. Gonna add a separate package, and this is gonna be called textures. And in here you're gonna have a new package dot block, and another package dot item. And for the textures, you're also gonna have a new package. This is gonna be dot blocks, this time with an S. It's really, really important you have the naming conventions correctly. For models, these are going to be a JSON file. I'm going to explain what they are later. So they all need to be singular. For textures, they need to be plural. So if you're using vanilla textures, then it's the same for each of them, but we'll worry about that later. So textures.items. So here you're going to place your textures, and here you're going to place your JSONs for connecting the textures with the game. So now that we have that finished, we want to go in our models, we want to go in our item, we want to create a new untitled text file. And here, I'm going to be pasting a JSON from my other Minecraft modding tutorial. I have another tutorial that I deleted, but I'm still working on it. Decided to make another tutorial for you guys to watch. So I'm going to be copying the item thing from here. I'll be pasting it in the link in the description below so that you don't have to type the JSON file, because JSON files are incredibly hard to type, and if you mess up one curly bracket or something like that, you're done. So I could just go in my source main resources, assets, where is it, item, I could use this. Yep. So I'll just copy that. Again, I'll paste it in the link in the description below. So, paste. Yep. So what you want to do is replace this with your mod name. So mine is tutorial mod item / tutorial _ item. So now what you want to do is save as. You want to name this tutorial _ item.json, all in lowercase. And you want to save this in your 1.15.2 tutorial mod, source, main, resources, assets, your mod name, models, and item. Now I have a JSON reader here. If you want to download the JSON reader, then JSON checker, then you can. It will automatically show me errors, as you can see here, so it's really handy. And how do you get this? Well, you need to search. You need to go to file, search. No. There was an Eclipse workspace, Eclipse marketplace over here. I think you can still go to it. I don't know. There we go. Eclipse marketplace. So what did I do? I went to help and I went to Eclipse marketplace. Now here you can install all types of editors and checkers. So if you search up for JSON checker, so JSON, you just search up for that, the JSON file. It will query the marketplace for a JSON reader. See, I've downloaded this one. So the JSON editor plugin 1.1.2. So you can install this plugin. I've already installed it. So then you'll have this. So let's check it over. Our item. I can just close off this. Thank you very much. And now if I go into we're done with the JSON file now. So now if I go in my textures and my items, I can place in my textures. So what I've done, so I have a lot of textures here saved in my other modding tutorial that I didn't upload, and there's a lot of items here. So I could just, you know what, I'll create my own texture. What you could do is go on Google and type for textures Nova Skin. So if you go to Novaskin, hashtag change. I'll link the website in the description. So textures, Novaskin. You'll see a lot of textures. Don't pick any of these. You'll just search up for. Let's say our tutorial item was I'll just say sapphire gem. So you'll see a lot of sapphire gems here, and if you're creating your own texture, your texture needs to be 16 by 16 pixels. So there's all these textures are 16 by 16 pixels. So I could search up for sapphire, but I'll be using a ruby. I'll be doing a ruby because why not? So there we go. There's a ruby right over here. Now this is a 16 by 16 texture, so I don't need to worry about it. So you just click on the ruby and you go to edit. And it's gonna load. So you can edit however you want your ruby to be. What I'm gonna do, I like this texture, so I'm gonna go to save. So the save button. You're gonna press save. You're gonna go to download, and then you're gonna right click. You're gonna save image as, and you want to save this image as a PNG image. Do not save it as a JPG image, or else it will not work because Minecraft only uses PNG. So you're gonna save this as tutorial item. Yep. And you want to save it in your desktop. I'm going to save it in your desktop. Your 1.15.2 tutorial mod, or your mod name, source, main, resources, assets, your mod name, textures, and items this time. So save it in there. You see it's going to download. If you want to check it, you can always go check it over here. As you can see, it's really tiny because it's 16 by 16, but it will be enlarged in the later tutorial. Later when you get in the game. So it's not showing an Eclipse right now because we haven't refreshed. I can't speak today. You haven't refreshed the your project, so you can just click on your tutorial mod, file, and you can just refresh. And as you can see, the tutorial item popped up right over here. And you can see we have a ruby. So tutorial item. Yep. And here we have our in a package. Just checking over all the code. Yep, tutorial item. Yeah, so we're all good to go. So if you come to this point, good for you. What you need to do now is just run the game. I showed you in the last video how to set the run configuration. If you don't know, I'll show you again. But this will be the last time. You're going to have to go back to the other videos to see or look on the internet. So you go to run configurations. You go to a Java application. You want to select run client. And then you want to click run. But I've already done that, so I'm just going to press the play button. The green play button. I've also showed you to garbage your run collector, so that's going to improve your project statistics and how long your project takes to load. So you just need to wait, and yeah, we're going to see our item in game. We might see our item in game. If we don't, I don't know what to do. I'll just check over my code, but it might work. So I'll see you in the game. Really sorry guys, there has been a mistake over here. Not a mistake, but if you've already gone into the game and viewed your item, you would have seen that the name would have been not your desired item name, but it would have been like item dot something something something. So what you want to do to name your item is just go into your source main resources, your assets dot your mod name, and you want to go press new package, and that package is going to be lang. And in your lang package, you want to create a new untitled text file. And here you want to add a set of curly brackets. Press tab and then say item.tutorial mod, your mod name, and dot your item name, so tutorial item. And that is going to equal to your item in game. So my item in game is going to be Ruby, because I'm creating a Ruby. And then add the curly bracket again. And then you're going to save this JSON as a en_us dot JSON. So save this in your source, main, resources, assets, tutorial mod, and in your lang. Not your models, but your lang. And we call this an enus JSON because it's a lang file. In 1.12.2, this used to be called a lang.lang, but then Minecraft changed, so you have to call it a JSON now. And EN just means English, and US just means United States English. So that's the common naming scheme. So for everything in modding, so you can just press OK, and you can close out of this. Let's see. Yes. And now you can load into the game. So I've already showed you how to do your run configurations. If you don't have it, I'll be showing you again. So what you want to do is press Java application. You want to go to run client, and it's going to set up everything for you. Then you just press run. But I already set it up, so I'm just going to press the play button, and I will see you in the game. So as you can see, guys, we are in Minecraft right now, and you have to wait for Eclipse to, or Minecraft to stop and let it be stable, because it's running on Eclipse. It's not running on the default Minecraft application. So this looks like a good spot for viewing our item. And you want to go into your inventory. You want to go to the creative tab wherever you set your thing, and we'll be creating like tabs of our own. So we're going to be creating tabs just like these. That's later. So I've set it in my I've set my item in the miscellaneous tab, so go in there if you've set yours, and underneath you can see that we do indeed have our item, and it's a beautiful item. I know I make great textures, so I didn't make it though. That's funny. Okay, so as you can see, it acts just like a normal item. It has a name, Ruby, and we can drop it, we can pick it up, it behaves just like an item. If we compare it with the diamond, we can see that it's really similar to a diamond. And yeah, that's it. We have successfully created a custom item in Minecraft modding. And if you like this video, please subscribe and consider liking and supporting my channel, because this is my first tutorial. And in the next video, we'll be going over custom blocks. The code is a bit similar to items, but yeah, if you liked the video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. So goodbye.